This is KTBS 3 News Weekend.
And we begin at Benton Middle School, where nobody was injured, thankfully, but the impact of today's storms will be felt by students, teachers, and administrators for quite a while. This is what it looked like when I first arrived at about 8 a.m. this morning. This is the 6th grade wing of Benton Middle. 6 classrooms were impacted and got the brunt of the damage. Bossier School Superintendent Mitch Downey told me his reports say it was straight-line winds that did this damage early this morning.
Maintenance was on the scene quickly. They've done a tremendous amount of work with our maintenance supervisor, Stacy Roger, and we've got some other resources called in, trying to assess the damage right now and make sure that everything's safe and secure.
You know, we're saddened by the destruction to the building with the storms overnight. But we do feel blessed and very fortunate that it did happen overnight. There were no teachers or students in the building.
We'll get this thing repaired, and we're a very resilient people in this community, and everybody knows that. This is not our first storm. It won't be our last, and we'll pick out the pieces and move on.
You can see the roof completely ripped off one section of the building. It's kind of a surreal scene when you walk into a classroom and then you look up and you see clouds. But the resiliency and the quick work of the people in this community has just been amazing from the first time I was out here early this morning till I got back there about 3 hours later. The changes were astonishing. Pretty much everything was cleaned up, and the rebuilding had already started. Literally, there were people on ladders framing parts of the roof and getting things ready to try and get back to normal as soon as possible. But there is a lot of work to be done before the kids are back in these classrooms. Well, classes have been canceled for Monday, but students will be back on Tuesday. This is only for Benton Middle School students.